Hi, glad to see you on my channel. In this video, I'd like to tell you about two indicators and how to combine them. Let's start with the first one. It's Bull's Power. To set it up, go to the Indicators tab and select Bull's Power. You'll see a panel like this appear below the chart. It needs a little bit of adjustment. Click on the pencil icon, set the period to 10, choose 2 pixels in the style settings and save. What is this indicator? It was invented by Dr. Alexander Elder. I think you've heard of him. He's a very well-known figure in trading and stock market trading. Now about the indicator itself, it helps us determine the strength of the bulls, meaning the strength of buyers in the market. It is based on the difference between the highest price and the moving average. If the indicator's value is positive, it indicates that the bulls are dominating. If it's negative, the bears are in control. I've shown you how to set it up. Now, let's talk about how it works. Let me show you this visually on the chart. Here we have the zero line. If we see that the indicator's value crosses the zero line from above to below, it indicates a weakening of the bulls, as in this case. So we open a trade to go down, and conversely, if it crosses from below to above, we open a trade to go up. And to make this indicator work accurately, we use another indicator. This is the RSI indicator. It shows the relative strength index. If it approaches the value of 70, that means we need to open a sell trade. And if it approaches the value of 30, then we open a buy trade. Friends, in the description and in the comments to this video, there will be a link to my Telegram channel. Inside, you will find the settings for all the indicators, trading setups, and much more. So please go ahead and subscribe. And now let's move on to trading and practice. I'll show you how these indicators work. We're trading the British pound against the Japanese yen on our monitor. Let me show you this trading setup. Here's what it looks like. Let's take a look. The Elder's line is showing us that we're dropping below zero. That means most likely we are oversold and should consider buying. And the RSI indicator is also dropping below the 30 line, indicating that the market is oversold here. So from this correction, we are most likely going to move upward. I'm happy to consider a buy here. $150, expiration 1 minute. I've entered this trade as a buy. Let's look at other assets. Here's a good situation. Let me show it to you. We can see, based on all the indicators and on the RSI, that we are overbought here. And also, Dr. Elder's indicator shows just how overbought we are. And also, friends, pay attention. Even on the chart, you can see this resistance zone. So most likely we're going to move downward here. I'd be happy to consider a sale here. $150, 1 minute. And from this line, we'll go down. Let's look at some other trades. So, here's another good situation. I'll take a buy here before it's too late, and I'll explain why later. Let's go back to the first trade. We had a buy here, plus $288. Great job. In the third case, I took a buy because I see that Dr. Elder's indicator shows us that we've gone below zero, as well as the relative strength index. Let me show you this clearly on the chart. These are the zones. So the indicator is showing us oversold conditions. And also, this indicator shows us that we've gone far down, so most likely we'll be buying from this zone. That's why I bought. Let's go back to the second trade. Great job. We close it with a plus of $282. The indicators aren't deceiving us again. Let's look at the third trade. Here as well, we see how we close with a confident profit. Well, friends, we traded excellently today. Let me remind you, in the description of this video and in the comments, you'll find a link to my Telegram channel. There you'll find useful trading tips, lots of information about my work, indicator settings, and much more. Please go ahead and subscribe. Thank you all for watching. Goodbye, everyone.